Inkerman was a real eye-opener for me. It was a real eye-opener. I was put over in the boilers, and I think it was a pretty special place, the boilers. And, some pretty special characters over there. I think Inkerman at that time must have had more characters per square metre than anywhere else in Australia, you know. It was a pretty wild place then. And I grew to love it. It was great. I did. I'm going to say here, being in the union and being involved made me feel very much a part of things. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed Jack looked after me a fair bit in those days, and I really appreciate that. That was being a good friend. What else did I want to say? Somebody mentioned there earlier the old. I was going to talk about some of those campaigns that Dave's already mentioned, so I won't bother about them. We had some good times getting those things. We lost a lot of time, but we enjoyed it. And one of the things that really struck me in that time was seeing Gervin pull up in his with his boat. Go to the meeting. There's Gerv's got the boat on the back, so we knew what was happening that day. It took all the doubt out of it. They were good days. What else we got here? Look, we've lived through a lot since then. And over the last umpteen years, the company has clawed back quite a few of the little things that we took for granted in those days, and that's a bit sad to see, but that's the way life goes. I think we had more triumphs in those days than we had losers. The other big campaign that I was very involved in was the half hour for lunch. We had it was a major campaign. We eventually had to lose based on Stonky's bloody 60%. You've got to get 60% plus one. He had us beat on that one, but he didn't want to have a cut lunch for anybody.
That's right.
But eventually, after a couple of years, we had a win. We wrote a poem about it, and I think it sort of took the pressure out of things and made us all feel a lot better. What else have we got here? Over the years, I worked with a lot of you, probably mostly to all of you, the tradies, the offsiders, the operators, and I can say I thoroughly enjoyed it all. I've enjoyed everyone's company.
What about when you worked with us in North?
Oh, hang on, Starfies. After I went to the dark side, I did. I made a lot of good friends with the staff, and I think my little warped idea of them being the enemy suddenly became, they weren't the enemy, they were just people like us, you know? The only difference between them and us was they earned more money, and that was the main thing, you know? 'Cause I was one of them then. All right. I can say this honestly, 14 and a half years as a tradesman, fitter here, and I did another 21 years as a 21 and a half years as a planner on the dark side. I've enjoyed most of it. The last year or two haven't been the best years for most of us, for a lot of us, since this new regime's come in. Look, it's the company's choice to do that sort of thing, but I think they've gone the wrong way in a lot of ways. They've left a lot of heartache amongst it all. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'd just like to say one other thing. There's a lot of faces here I would have liked to see here today, and they're not for one reason or another. I would have loved to see Maury here. It's sad that he can't be here. I would have loved to see Scotchy here, the same thing, you know, they've both passed on. There's a few other people. Doigy couldn't come today because he's travelling. Emma couldn't be here. And somebody else who would have liked to have seen here to stay, but I'll give him a call later. There's old Barry Tim, so I keep in contact with him. And well, he seems to be enjoying things down there. And the other one I've mentioned here is old Adrian. I would have loved to see Adrian, but never mind. Finally, I'd just like to say it's been a great experience for me. You're the people that's kept this company going, despite what some people in the company think that you're just numbers. You're not. You're the people that's kept this place going. Your honesty, your decency, your loyalty. I think you've got a lot going for you, and if you can ride this shit out, I think you've got a good future here. All the best for your future. Right? Thank you.
Thank God that's over.
Just like Pauline Hanson, mate. Stay as good.
Come on,
Thank you.
I'd like to thank you for giving us 18 years now we've been winning the lotto. Remember?
Yeah.
Something I meant to mention, we got one more ride, Saturday night. One more ride.
If he turns up, you didn't win, eh? If you don't
I want to thank you.
you.
When I started here, I didn't know much, and Noel helped me with a lot of computer stuff and mainpack and SAP and all the stuff. I just want to thank you for what you've done.
Thanks,
for me. It's been good.